Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? Captain Monk here. In today's game, playing some raiding Wukong in the jungle. Let's get ourselves here the Hunter's Talisman, a few health potions, and the Warning Trick, and head on to the jungle. Of course, you can get the refillable potion, but I prefer to do that later on, as I like that extra potion for the first clear. It really helps out a ton. And let's go ahead and ride on this cloud and head on over to the jungle. So, look at the teams here today, guys. Of course, yours truly playing that Wukong in the jungle. In the top lane matchup, we have what it looks to be a GP versus a Yorick. In the jungle. We're against a Lee Sin, which is actually a really bad matchup for us because you can see us winning our decoying, and he also can kick us away when we're ulting, which is really, really bad. So we got to be careful with that matchup. Look at the rest of the team, though. It looks like it's Echo versus Orianna mid, and then the duo lane of Jhin, Zyra versus Baram, Lucian. So that's going to be the teams here today, guys. So with that all in mind, I'll go ahead and point out that I'm thinking my best priority here would be to actually camp top lane, set up York for success, because if you want to do well against a GP, you got to put him down. You really got to do that. And as far as bot lane goes, I think once I hit level 6, I can definitely put these two down, because my ultimate will destroy them, as they're both very immobile. Mid lane, though, is going to be a little bit tricky. I can maybe support Orianna a little bit, but not do a hell of a whole lot, because Echo's got a lot of ways to get away from me, so not think I can do much there. But that's just my game plan for the jungle this game. I'm going to have the Gromp spawning here in about 10 seconds, so that'll be really good for us. And I guess I may as well go ahead and get the elephant out of the room here, guys. I'm really, really sorry that I disappeared like that again. Go ahead and explain it in this video why it is that happened the way it did, and everything has, like, I'll explain why everything is the way it is. But another side note I'll make before I get onto that is the face cam. I've got myself a green screen set up behind me now, and it's really, really great. The reason I'm able to set this up is because I have moved out. I am no longer living at home. Up until this point with making videos, I was doing it all from home, living with my family, and now that is completely changed. I have moved out with a roommate. You guys may hear from her at some point in time. She's really cool. She's just a friend, though, of course. Don't go and assume it's because she's a girl that me and her are an item. Nope, she's actually dating one of my best friends, and so it works out really nicely for all of us. Unfortunately, though, this friend wasn't really ready to move out, so me and her moved out, and yeah, it's all good. So let's go ahead here and just get ourselves that blue buff and move on to the red buff. So yeah, you guys might see her from time to time. Her name is Giovanna. She's really, really cool. And yeah, that's where I'm at now. I'm living in this basement suite where I've got, ooh, wow, look like first blood for Orianna already. Nice job. So yeah, it's a really good setup here. I've got my green screen behind me, I've got my own bedroom, got my own space and all that. And that kind of segues into why it is I disappeared. For all the time that I was making videos, I mean back from like 2013 all the way to, you know, the present, I was living at home. And living at home makes it a lot more difficult to make videos than a lot of people realize, especially when you have the setup that I had. And I'm not saying that my setup was like the worst available, though, because like it wasn't. I would still manage to make it work. But the reason I was able to make it work throughout all those years was because my sleep schedule was sleep during the day, make videos at night. And because of that, I was able to make a lot of content because I would be awake all night when everyone was sleeping, and I'd be able to be loud and, well, not loud necessarily, but loud enough that I could actually speak and stuff, not disturb people because they were sleeping on the other side of the house. But anytime that people were awake, they were all in around my room because my room is kind of in the center of the, I guess, you know, it's right near the kitchen, right near the only bathroom in the house, right near the dining room, right near the common space in the house. So if people were home, I'm not making videos. It's that simple. And so when I was doing this, I mean, I began all this in like grade 11, right? And so I was missing school and sleeping during the day, ignoring school, just saying fuck that, and making videos at night. And I realized it wasn't the best decision, but it's what I did. And it's the decision I made, and I have to live with that. And so I'm living with the consequences now, but I'm doing the best I can to make that work. And I'm thinking I was going to take Gromp here, but I'm kind of low on stats. So maybe instead I'll just take the Scuttle Crab if it is here. And it is. Nice. You might also notice I didn't take my Q level 2, and level 3. I got my decoy level 2, as it makes it so you can have a healthier clear. But I got a second point to my E, and the reason that is because it actually increases your clear speed quite a bit. It allows you to do a little bit more damage, and it also increases that attack speed buff by a little bit. And the E is just, I think, better level 3 than the Q is for clearing. But if you're ganking, you want to get that Q. And so that's what you have to figure out, is what you're going to be doing when you hit that level 3, is if you're going to be clearing or if you find a free kill somewhere you want to go get a kill. And it looks like Lee Sin is going to mix that Sonic Wave. Nice there. Good juke by Ori. Echo's going back in, though. Yeah, Ori's got to be really careful, because that Lee Sin really wants it. Alright, we're back in base, though. We're getting ourselves a Stalker's Blade. We really need that right away with Wukong, because his clear early on is pretty brutal. And actually, I was wanting to get a longsword or boots, but I think instead I'm much better off getting the refillable potion and the pink ward. That's going to set our team up for success. So there we go, there's that. So yeah, back in 2013, grade 11, making videos, sleeping during the day, making videos at night, having everybody I know, my friends, my family, all telling me I'm crazy and this is a terrible idea, and yet I made it work. And I did the same thing in grade 12, except for the difference in grade 12 was I actually didn't take any classes at my high school. I took like 2. One was gym, just so I would have a reason to go outside and do exercise. And the other one was a computer class where I literally showed up once per term to show my teacher my YouTube channel, and he was so blown away that he gave me an A each term. And all I had to do was show up once per term to show him the progress I was making. So that was pretty dope. But with all that said, I mean, obviously I didn't actually technically graduate high school 2014 with my other grad class. So I actually ended up doing that last year, and that's what I was talking about last year when I was making videos, and I was saying, you know, here I am doing some classes. A lot of people thought I was actually in college, and they misunderstood. I was actually doing adult education high school classes because I never actually graduated originally with my grad class. And so I have now graduated. I did that all last year, 2015, 2016, spring. But once I did all that, you know, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do next. I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep doing YouTube videos. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to university. I didn't know, right? And to be perfectly honest with you, I was depressed. I was depressed long before that too. I was depressed when I started making videos, and there's probably still part of me that is depressed just because I don't really know where I'm going, right? But I'm just trying what I think is the right thing to do, and not being certain of that is, I think, what causes me these feelings. But at the same time, this is what I think is best for me, and that's what I'm going to try and do. And I think it's best for everyone involved because, frankly, I mean, you guys have been so supportive of me disappearing, even though I feel so bad about that because, yeah, me disappearing sucks. And so with all that said, like, you guys stay supportive, you guys stay loyal as fans, and I really appreciate you guys so much, and so I feel like I owe you guys this, and this is what I want to be doing anyways. I want to be making videos. It's what I'm passionate about, it's what I think I'm good at, it's a skill of mine, and I think I want to keep doing this. Now, it looks like Oriana's in a fight here, Echo's on the pursuit, but no, he's actually going to back off, alright. But Lee Sin's here, but I'm level 6 and he's level 4. Let's kill this guy. If he doesn't know I'm here, this is... Oh wait, but he did displace a ward. Come on, please. Oh, I couldn't get in range. Alright, yeah, that's fine. I wasted my flash. I really thought I was just on the slight corner of being in range to flash and use my E on Lee Sin, and with 3 points in that spell, it probably would have killed him with that and an auto attack, so that's why I was really looking to try and get that done. I'm thinking, actually, his blue buff might be up soon, so I'm going to ward that. I know mine is up soon. So what I'm thinking I might do is I might just ward his, and then go back to mine, and then come back to his, possibly. Now, with Echo having ult, I don't think I can really kill this guy. He is pretty low, but not low enough, and I don't really have enough mana except for anything... I mean, I could use an E ult, but that's just... I don't think that's enough. But yeah, so, like, I don't know. I was kind of talking about depression a little bit, and I kind of want to talk about that a little bit more. So, 2013, grade 11, I mean, depressed, didn't really want to go to school. And so I did the best I could with the situation I was presented, where I was honestly too depressed to even leave my house. I was so unhappy that I was just making videos. I was just playing League. And so I made the best of what situation I think was in front of me, considering how I was feeling about that. And that didn't really change. And I think I've always kind of felt that same way. But gradually, I think I'm getting more and more comfortable with myself and less depressed, which is good. And I think that's part of just growing up, you know, not being an angsty teenager as much anymore. And I think another part of that as well is I had so much acne growing up, and that's why you guys didn't see me use my face cam, didn't see me use green screen, all that stuff before. I really wanted to. I've always wanted to do this, but I mean, I had acne all over my face I was really embarrassed about. I mean, that's why my skin right now, if you guys are watching the video, is so pink and so red, is because I'm consistently on like a daily basis using all these acne creams to try and not have acne. And so I end up looking like a really, well, I'm kind of pale, but I've got really red skin now because it's all, I guess, I'm not really sure what word to describe that would be. Dehydrated, maybe? Or maybe it's really hydrated because I haven't used this hydrator. I don't know. Let's go ahead and look top lane here and see what we can do with this GP. Because I'm thinking if we can get a combo on him with my ultimate, we can do enough damage to him when he's squishy enough that me and Yorick might be able to set this up. And especially if you... Ooh, hello, Lee Sin's here. We can probably just focus Lee Sin, actually. Come here, Lee Sin. Okay, see, there's the kick I was talking about earlier. But Yorick is going to get the kill regardless. If we get the smite here off, ooh, onto GP. Alright, there's some nice damage. He's going to trade back some damage, but that's okay. I don't think we can dive this guy, but if this thing of Yorick's can tank the turret, I don't know if it can, but if it can... Oh, hold on. Come here. Yeah, that was my kill. Nice. Oh, and I'm taking turret, but I'm out of here. Peace. Nice flank from Oriana. I'm going to go and let her know. Nice flank. That was really, really good by her. And this thing's actually low enough, I might be able to get it. Alright, so not too bad of a start for us here this game. I realize I'm not really paying that much attention to the lanes and actually playing League of Legends. I'm paying more attention to talking to you guys. But you know what? I'm playing Wukong jungle. This is like my OG like setup. So I don't really feel like I need to be thinking about the game that much because it's just so natural for me, even though I haven't been playing it much. And that's actually segues into another thing. Because I haven't been playing much, because I haven't had internet, I've been moving around a lot. Unfortunately, I demoted from Diamond 5, which is where I was sitting this season, into Platinum. And so I think I'm at Platinum 2 now because of all that decay, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I should have gotten that. Man, I'm weak. Alright, let's just go back here. I've got a lot of gold to spend. I'm sitting at 1-0-1. Lee Sin's really behind me. This is really nice. And this is kind of like why I like power farming. Because in this matchup against Lee Sin, if you try and butt heads with him and make ganks happen, you're going to have a bad time because he's just a better ganker early on. But if you can get ahead in farm and he doesn't get any ganks off and you keep your lane safe, you're going to be in a good spot. So there we go. And it looks like Lee Sin's making a nice ward hop play. I don't know if it's going to work out for him. Braum wants to hop here? Oh no, he didn't. I was thinking he wanted to hop to Lucian, but he did a little bit later than I expected. So that is going to be a kill for Lee Sin, unfortunately. That's okay. But let's go ahead here and take out the wolves. We've got our finished jungle item now, so we're really strong, which is really nice. I'm going to hold on to my W, though, because I don't feel like I really need it to clear just yet. Alright, maxing out the Q second, of course, increasing that damage and that armor reduction. Or armor shred, or whichever term you prefer. Go ahead and take out the Gromp next. And it's looking like ball lane's pushing up here, so I'm thinking I may be able to come in here for a kill, but at the same time, it's kind of risky. But if I focus Zyra, I think I can do it. Yeah, there we go. We got Zyra. Ooh, come on. Got him. All right, now Jhin, it's your turn. Got him. Double kill. Very nice. Oops, not gonna get that, though. See there, trap. Yeah, much wow. Whoa. That's the finished jungle item, man. That's what it's all about. You need that finished jungle item, and if you get that and you focus the squishy first, you eliminate one target, and then it's just a 1v1, and that's when you're all set. So Braum's gonna help us get these minions here. Very nice. Okay. And I'm thinking Lee Sin's, I mean, does he have red? He does not have red. I think he's probably already cleared it, because I've already done full clear of my buffs. But just in case it is up soon, as mine's up and my blue is up in about a minute and a bit, and I think he started red side, this ward might see his red spawn. And that'd be good to see. Okay, he's top side, so I can counter jungle him a little bit. Let's go and do exactly that. Leave the small one. Wukong's really good at counter jungling with the raptors, because as you saw there, I targeted the big raptor with my E, so it left his little ones to the side. Whereas normally when I'm clearing my own raptors, I'll use my E on the little ones in a way that I don't hit the big one, I hit only the little ones. Yeah, so there's like a lot of little things you can do with Wukong's E to hit exactly what you want to hit in a jungle camp, like right here, hitting those three like that. And I like doing that, because getting the little ones out of the way really easily like that, it's kind of nice. Let's see, blue F's up in about 45 seconds. Alright, I think... Ooh, hold on, actually, Ori's in trouble. I'm on Tewei. Oh, Echo's going ham, but Orianna's gonna get the kill here, but can we save the Lee Sin? Looks like we can, actually, the shield coming in. But I don't think we can really do much with Lee Sin now. My Thunderlords is off cooldown, or sorry, on cooldown. If I had Thunderlords off cooldown right there, I think I might have been able to kill him, but... Yeah, without that, I don't think I can. Oops. I'm messing up all these minions. I'm gonna tank this. I think we can do this, because I see all their laners. Come here, Lee Sin. Alright, yeah, he's not that silly. Or is he? Alright, yeah, this is hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's really unfortunate. Alright, at least I got the Lee Sin. At least I got him. I really wish I body blocked that Sonic Wave. That would have probably saved Orianna. A part of me thinks I could kill this GP, because he used all the spells, but... No, I don't want to risk it. But the thing is, though, is if I use my Q, use my E, and then ult him, he probably would have died. But, oh, Zyra's here. Okay, that's really annoying. Time to run. No, go away, Zyra. Leave me alone. Alright, so our team's getting destroyed mid here. Our towers, that is. Okay. I think I should be able to buy my items, though. I really want to go with the Ghostblade this game. If you ever get a head on Wukong jungle, go Ghostblade Rush. It's a lot of fun, and it's really rewarding, I find. And because I can't finish the Caulfields, I will get Swiftness Boots as well. I really like those Swiftness Boots as they give you a lot of move speed, and being able to get into the fight is really the hardest part with Wukong. Once you're in the fight, if you die or you don't, you're normally just going to do a lot of damage regardless. But it's when you get kited and you don't actually get to the point where you can Nimbus in, that's a problem. So having all that move speed is going to be really good for us. As we aren't really looking to be a tank, we're looking to just get in, just do as much damage as possible. Looks like Zyra's going to go down that Oriole, really send that up nicely. Lucian's on the pursuit, he's going to use that dash with his flash, but Lee Sin is going to ward hop away. That's unfortunate. But you know what, we can get this dragon, because Lee Sin's not really a part of this anymore. And the Braum stun's going to do some nice damage, but not actually stun the dragon. And I'll use my clone here. Alright, and Jin's going to help us out. Thank you, Jin. 640 on my smite. Lee Sin's looking for the steal, I think. I mean, if he comes in, he's probably going to die, that's the thing. Let's wait for that to time out. Alright, that works. I'll get the kill and the dragon. Thanks, Lee Sin. Yeah, he really didn't time that right. That's okay. Get ourselves the blue buff now. Don't know what he expected. Yeah, exactly. I think he really wanted that dragon steal. Didn't care if he died for it, but he died for it and didn't get it, and that's a double whammy. That's what I would call that one. Okay, so let's head over here to the red buff now, pick that up. And I'm thinking once we get that, we should be able to look for something because we'll be pretty strong. We'll be almost level 11. In fact, we should probably look to get level 11 as soon as possible here, and then look to make a play of some sort. So that's a big power spike for us. And whenever you have a power spike level-wise, whether it's maxing out your first ability being level 9 or level 11, level 13 even, because that's when you max out your second ability, little power spikes like that, honestly, it doesn't even matter what level it is. As long as you have a level advantage and you're a higher level than they are, utilize it. But the ultimates are really the big one. Let's get a ward there. All right, Echo's here. See, he's only level 10. I could probably just walk in and just really hurt this guy. Like, look at this damage. Yeah, like, you can't handle this. I don't even need to use my ult. You're just not nearly as strong as I am. And this is what happens with Wukong, man. If you get ahead and you get fed like this, you just do so much damage. It's crazy. And the reason that is because he only has 2 damage spells besides his ult. And so if you get really fed, they do so much damage. Because your clone doesn't really do damage. Or your decoy, I should say. I don't know, from a balance perspective, it makes sense, but it also kind of doesn't. Because if you look at other champions like Wukong who are assassins, they have 3 damage components in their kit. You know, Kha'Zix, yeah, he's got his leap, which doesn't really do much damage, but it's still meant to be a damage source. Whereas your decoy is not really meant to be a damage source. I mean, it sort of is, but not really. Rengar's also got 3 abilities. Who has another example? I guess Zed's another example of somebody who can do a lot of damage to get really ahead, because his W doesn't do damage, but it mimics the other abilities. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of rambling on a mute point here, actually, so let's just go back to the Krugs here and just keep farming, because frankly, yeah, we could pressure this bot turret, but I just want to keep farming, man. I want to keep farming. But yeah, I have done this commentary a few times, though, so I might be losing track of like what it is I want to talk about. Because, of course, I had this list like on this notepad on my desktop here that I've been looking at and trying to refer to that to see what it is I want to be bringing up in the video to make sure I don't miss anything. So I mentioned the green screen, and I mentioned that I've moved out. I mentioned the roommate situation, because what might happen, guys, at some point is, she might just return back to the place, and while I'm recording, I'll be like, oh, hey, Gio, like, I'm just recording. She'll be like, oh, cool, I'll just go to my room, and that might happen. So that's something you might need to expect. Same thing when I'm streaming. That's another thing as well. Like, I want to get into streaming. I guess this kind of segues into one thing I did want to mention with you guys, is it may not seem like it, because I think I'm a pretty good speaker. That's part of the reason I think I found success making YouTube videos, is that I'm pretty good at talking and explaining what I'm thinking and what I'm doing and why and all that kind of stuff. But I'm really not that social of a person. And so when I'm streaming and I'm having to talk with all the viewers and stuff and interact with everybody, it's really overwhelming for me, especially when I'm dealing with moderators as well and trying to please the viewers, and it's a lot. So streaming is something I definitely want to get into. I want to be good at it. I want to be a streamer. But I'm not there yet, I think. And I think gradually, as I become more and more comfortable using a face cam, for example, and I become more comfortable just with things in general, I think I will be able to, at some point, become a streamer. But that's a goal I'm setting for myself that I want to work towards. But for the time being, I want to focus on bringing back my YouTube channel first. I want to make videos. I want to make it regular. I want to be doing that successfully. And then maybe I'll try to add streaming on top of that. And you know what? Ori's got a good idea here. We should get that mid turret. But first, we might be able to kill this Echo. So let's see if we can do that. I mean, that turret's pretty low, but Echo's pretty far under tower as well. I'm kind of hoping I can use Ori as bait here, and actually there's probably a ward here. Where's the ward? Is it over here? What? What? Where's the ward? It must have just expired or something. That's probably what happened, because, I mean, I'm not seeing it. But yeah, like, Ori's pressuring here. There's not really much for me to gain by going up and taking the minions with her. By being in the jungle, I'm actually pressuring a lot more, because I'm in position to help her if she needs help, but I'm also in position to farm and do my own thing if nothing happens. And you can see, nothing happens, so sets her up nicely. And Lee Sin, not happy about me taking his jungle camps, but you know what? He can't do a thing about it, because I'm just so ahead of him at this point in the game. And I have almost 3k gold to spend. I may as well go spend it now. And Echo's pressuring again, GP's pressuring. I'm going to go ahead and ping this, because if there's 2 people pushing mid, chances are they're going to keep going, so we'll get set up over there to block that from happening. And let's get our Ghost Blade here. And I think for our next time, we're going to work towards the Black Cleaver. I really like Black Cleaver on Wukong. And with the runes and masteries I'm running, I'm pretty sure, yes, because this gives me 10, 10, 10. So I will have an extra, another 10 when I get the Black Cleaver. Yep. So that'll give me 40% CDR. I really like to aim for that 40% CDR with Wukong. It's definitely a good way to go, because he's a caster. He's a spell caster. You definitely auto-attack a bit, but you want to get your abilities off as frequently as possible if you can. And so having that cooldown reduction is really important. Some people like to run some CDR in their runes. I prefer to run attack speed instead, because if you combine that with the Nimbus Strike max, and you run some attack speed and some AD, I find Wukong's clear is the best it can be, for jungle at least. And I'm thinking I'm going to give this to Ori if she's ready for it, but it looks like she's not ready for it, actually. So I'll go ahead and take it quickly and just join my team over there, because it looks like they're in a bit of trouble. Or he's on the run. If she get... Oh, man, they really don't want her alive. They really want her dead. They used a lot to get her, too. Let's get this ward down. Okay. Jhin went bot lane here. You know what? Jin's one of those champions where it's like, you're fed, but I'm Wukong, so I'm going to go kill you. Use that last shot. Do it. Alright, pop in the Ghost Blade. You don't see me. Come here. Come on. Yeah, you're dead. With that Ghost Blade, man, with the swiftness boots, he just can't outrun me. He really can't. Even with that heal, he couldn't do it. And I popped the clone there unnecessarily, just because I figured, hey, if he doesn't see where I'm going, maybe he'll make a misstep and potentially go somewhere where I'll get in range, right? It's one of those things where it's like, it's possible this will work out nicely for me. It really made no difference there, but there's really nothing to lose. I guess there would be something to lose if their teammates showed up, but I figured if their teammates showed up, my team would be there in position to help me escape in time anyways. So yeah, again, kind of a moot point, but still, it's fun to discuss the potential of all these things, the different possibilities, right? That's kind of what makes League interesting, is you really don't know a lot of things. You have to think about all the possibilities and prepare yourself for all of them. Come on, we gotta stun this guy. You're not getting away, friend. Mine. Smacked him over the head. There we go. And looks like Lucian's actually in trouble here. He's getting kicked by Lee Sin, but he's going to flash the wall. So nice flash to evade the Lee Sin and Zyra pursuit. And Lee Sin's going to recall here, but if the red buff's up, it is up. I'm just going to steal this real quick. I don't need to stop Lee Sin. I don't need that. I just need red buff. All right, Lee Sin, what are you going to do? All right, we've kind of put ourselves in a bad spot here. I'm not really a fan of this. 'Cause, I mean, I have my ult, yeah, but... I mean, Lucian's kind of in trouble. All right, let's just chill. I don't think they have this warded. We just need to be patient. There we go. There's one. Uh-oh. I'm taking a decent amount of damage here. Oh, wait, the trap did not hit me. That's good. Oh, Lee Sin's going to flash. All right. I was really thinking we were going to collapse on that Lee Sin there because he went around the side. And hold on. There's a nice play. Can we get on Jhin here? Oh, wait, Echo's here. Let's back up. And actually, I'm very dead. Yeah, I went way too ham there. That Jhin Deadly Flourish actually finished me off, but it was really the Echo damage that took me out. Yeah, I overcommitted to that one. What I think I should have done in that scenario is pay attention to the fact that Echo is respawning. I wasn't aware of that, so I was thinking the flank would be really free there. And with that in mind, knowing that Echo was going to respawn, I should have known that, and I should have been on this side with my team. Because the fight was going to happen, right? So if the fight's going to happen, should have been patient and waited for the right opportunity to prance. So we'll get ourselves that phage towards that Black Cleaver. It looks like Yorick should be able to get the kill here on Lee Sin, but he's getting a little bit slowed out, and Lee Sin's on the run. But he's popping his ult. He's... Oh, Jesus, that damage. He's just destroying these guys. Go, Yorick, go! Tank Fizzle with the plays, and the GP ult's going to come in here, but is he going to get out? He is going to get out. Damn, he's quick. Good on you, buddy. Good on you. Good play, man. I'm proud of him. That was good. Very good stuff. Alright, so we're going to head over to our red buff now, and... I'm thinking with the scoreline the way it is and the way the map's laid out, we really have two options here. We can set up a play towards trying to get Baron, because it is 23 minutes in. Baron's becoming an objective that's worthwhile. Dragons are always, of course, worthwhile if they're available, but not nearly as worthwhile as I would say a turret or Baron. So maybe it makes more sense for us to go for one of these turrets, either mid or bottom. We really have a lot of options. There's not really a specific best strategy available. I mean, there might be. I'm just not aware of it. But we have to get our team organized to act upon that strategy. And it looks like most of my team is grouped up top lane right now. And I'm kind of just taking a lot of Ori's farm here. Yeah, I'm being a bit of a dingus, but it's fine. It's fine, guys. I don't think she minds. We are the fed Wukong, who's doing lots of the damages. I'm just going to start the dragon. Because we see the GP's top. We know he uses ult fairly recently, so it might still be down. There is a ward here, actually, as well. Let's get that out of the way. Does this thing have attack speed slow or something like that? Because I'm feeling like it moves more slowly. Okay. I didn't realize that was a part of the dragon. Yeah, because I feel really slow. Okay, now if we can set up vision throughout their jungle and get a pick, I think we can, from there, create enough pressure to get either the bot turret or the mid turret or something. Oh, this is looking good. I like this. I like this a lot. Can we set this up? Alright, cycloning through their team. Ooh, that kick's really good, though, and that knock-up, too. Man, I just need to get body blocked by Braum here, I think. Then by Yorick. Okay. Yeah, because I'm pretty low, and I'm pretty squishy as Wukong as well, keep that in mind. So we gotta play it kind of safe. Do damage where you can, but don't get yourself killed in the process for no reason. And if Lee Sin goes on that, he's not gonna have a good time. Alright, Ori's taking some damage. Oh, get away the trap. Alright, cool, cool. Yeah, Jin's just under turret, so it's really difficult for us to do much here. Oh, he's going on that, isn't he? Yep. And I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like it here anymore. Ah! Yeah, when they're all grouped up like that, you really need your ultimate to do damage, otherwise you're not going to do a hell of a whole lot. And that Zyra's taking a lot of damage. She's going to go down. Where's Jin? Fuck you, Jin. Stop hiding her turret. You bastard. Alright, looks like Lee Sin's going to go down. And Echo's here now. Let's get out. Haha, you thought you got me, but you didn't. And actually, with that stun from Braum, we can get this guy easily. Ooh, but that ult to save him. Okay, Jin, do it. Do it. I dare you. Oh god, GP's here. He knows. But if GP comes this way, I think... Oh, good dodge, good dodge. Okay. I think they know we're here. They probably know we're here. This is probably really dumb. Let's leave. Let's leave now. Everyone getting smacked with that shovel. Yeah, and we got the mid turret. Nice. Yeah, whenever there's a jungle fight like that, especially as Wukong, I find that's a really good way to go. Lane fights are kind of, you know, iffy for him because they're just a little bit more separated. You want them grouped up in the jungle where it's a little bit tight corners and all that, so you can really get the damage you want done. Now, with their team being, I guess, fed the way they are, I mean, I got to spend on HP with that Black Cleaver. I think I want to get GA next. The GA is going to give us the option to go fully ham and have really no regrets because we can just revive and not have actually die. And if that happens, and I think our team will actually protect us when we do revive, and so I think we'll be in a good spot with that. I think GA is a really good item for Wukong. And I think after that we might decide to get another HP item, but probably more damage, whether it's a Maw or possibly maybe even a Last Whisper. One of the Last Whisper builds, I mean, because the Last Whisper they changed it this season so that it builds into one of two other items. And it looks like Zyra is going to get destroyed there by Ori. Nice job. I'll get this all real quick. Okay. So Lee Sin's in their red jungle here. He looks like he's going to get possibly caught out by Braum. I'll go ahead and just get these Mac minions. Yeah, it looks like... Is that our top turret going down? It is. And a ward sees me, but I didn't see where it was. And frankly, I don't care. I'm too busy trying to go and kill these guys. Alright, Jin. Come here. Man, I'm going to get kicked away, but you know what? I think we can still get to Lee Sin. Alright, no, he's already dead. Still, we got the assist for Lee Sin, so I'm happy. York versus Echo, but Echo's got his ult still. He's probably going to use that. Yep, there it is. Come on, Echo, get over here. Come on, Echo, get back here. That doesn't slow me. He's so fast, though. I don't want to chase this guy, but, like, damn it, he's so fast. Alright, well, I guess I'll just let my team go and destroy the game, I guess, while I chase him, making sure he can't back. I'll go ahead and say that was all planned. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh. I guess I'll reset that. Yeah, open and hit mid. I think our team can probably get that, but I'm going to go and get this bot turret here. I've got myself the Ghost Blade, so I should be able to finish this off pretty quick, because as you can see, my Q hits turrets, and I have that attack speed buff I can use on minions, so yeah, Wukong can just rip through turrets. It's pretty great. Oops. Get all of these. Alright, nice. One thing I haven't mentioned yet that I think I want to mention is that, no, I totally did mention it. I did get demoted because of decay and all that, but I'm hoping this season I can play enough rank to get back to Diamond, because I want to get that Diamond border, man. I want to get all those Diamond rewards. And normally I am a Diamond player. I mean, I was Diamond Season 3, Season 4, Season 5. Season 6 I was, and then I got demoted from decay because I wasn't able to play. I didn't have internet, right? Because that's the thing with moving. I actually moved houses in August with my family, and then when we moved and I realized, like, this just doesn't work, this setup. I thought it would work, but it just really didn't. I decided, you know, it really is time. I just gotta move on my own. And so that's a big part of the reason why it is I wasn't really around. Because I was wanting to make videos and I just really couldn't. One thing I do also want to mention that I haven't mentioned yet is one thing I've been spending a lot of my time doing because, unfortunately, when I'm not able to record, there's not really much else to do, right? Like, I'm not really that social of a person. Like, I try to be, but I'm not like that, really. So, one thing I would do a lot is I would go to the gym and I would work out. And that was fun. And that's one thing I want to, I think, encourage my viewers to do as well, is work out. And honestly, it changes your life. It really does. I went from being 135 in January to now being 160, which is pretty good. I think I peaked at 168 in the summer, but I kind of started slacking off a little bit. But yeah, I added, like, what is that, like 25 pounds of muscle? It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. In fact, like if it sounds kind of weird, but I don't know. Some of you might be interested in this. If you guys want to see like progress pictures and shit, I can post those on like Twitter and Facebook and stuff, and I can show you guys like the progress I've made and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool because I didn't really care about my physique and health and all that stuff until this year when I decided, you know, it's really important to take care of your body and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like it's something I want to encourage my viewers to get into as well, because it's been so rewarding for me and it's been a really good experience, I think. And it changes your view on life because you feel good all the time. Well, not all the time, as I did mention. Sometimes, you know, depressive feelings are still there, but like it's so much better. So much better. And this Lee Sin is being a nuisance. Get over here, man. Stop being a nuisance. Pissing everybody off. No one likes that. Alright, Braum, I'm gonna block you for that shot. Alright. Now Echo's on the pursuit now. I don't know if we're in a good spot here to deal with that. Can I clone? I can. Alright, I'm out of here. Ooh, juked. Get the Jin. Oh fuck. This is such a mess. Damn, Jin's still on the run. I was really hoping I could get the Jin there. Oh wait, I put myself in a bad spot. Alright. Oh, I don't have my ult. Damn it. I thought I had mana, but I didn't have mana for my ult. Alright, well that's just shitty. I'm bad. It's okay. I got my GA now. It's my time. Oh, Lucian's going in. Believe. Yeah, believe exactly. Let's see. Let's build. I don't know. Like, I don't really feel like Jin's actually that much of a threat to me. I feel like the bigger threat to me actually is Zyra and Echo. They do a lot of damage to me. I mean, look at all that magic damage Echo does. So maybe Maw is the way to go. I mean, Ravenous Hydra is pretty damn good on Wukong as well. But I'm not sure I'm feeling it. Because the thing with Ravenous Hydra is it's really good when you're not ulting, but when you are ulting, it's kind of useless. Then again, this one, when the lifeline triggers, isn't really that good either. I mean, I guess Spell Vamp's kind of good. It's still out of combat. Yeah, I could choose either one. I don't know. I'm leaning towards the Hydra. I think more damage might be more fun for us. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll see what we can do out of this. Yeah, this game should be over, though. Like, we're kind of just screwing around at this point. We're not really organized. But it doesn't really matter because until they break into our inhibitors, I don't really find myself stressing about little things like that. So we'll get ourselves the blue buff here. And with them having 2 inhibs down, let's just set a Baron. Man, normally I'm actually pretty good at typing, but when I'm playing League and I'm set up more sliding right, so I'm centered between my mouse and keyboard, I find myself not writing as well. But when I'm normally writing, I normally will sit like directly in front of my keyboard, having that square in front of me, and that's when my typing I think is really good. I know it's a weird thing to point out and weird thing to think about, but that's just kind of how it is for me. When I'm playing League, I want to be centered between my keyboard and my mouse, but when I'm not, I center myself from my keyboard. I kind of just scooch right a little bit. Another thing I should probably mention is I haven't actually gone the sweeper this game. I went with the Warden Trinket all game, and I don't know whether that's actually a good idea or not. It's just what I like doing because I really like wards. I know I can clear wards with sweeper and stuff, and this is looking really bad. I don't like this at all. This is, yeah, really bad. That's so unfortunate. Please kill that guy. Like, get me out of here. Okay. I think we might just still win the fight anyways because we're just that ahead. But that was really bad. At least he got the steal, and I'm really sad about that. Got the spin. Yeah, no, I definitely screwed that one up. It's okay, though. If Jin's low enough, we might be able to find him and kill him. Where'd he go? I have 2 guesses. Here or up here in this brush. Yeah, he got out. My bad, team. Yeah, I really tried to get that smite, but unfortunately, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, and I missed the smite. And I was really uncomfortable with that, too, because I saw Lee Sin on the side of the wall, and I was like, but the Baron's getting lower and lower, and Lee Sin's still approaching. Like, in that scenario, I think you gotta make a choice. You gotta make a choice to either stop the Baron. Yeah, see, they surrendered anyways. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, you gotta make a choice. So you gotta make a choice. If the Lee Sin's gonna be near the pit, you gotta make a choice whether it's to stop doing Baron and kill Lee Sin, or if it's to push Lee Sin away and finish the Baron, right? And we didn't do either. I don't think we had the option to push away Lee Sin, so we should have stopped the Baron, killed Lee Sin, and then move forward. But it is what it is. I made the mistake of missing the smite. I have no excuse. Just, you know, something to think about, I guess. But that's the game here today, guys. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to drop that like rating as it helps out the channel so much. Make sure to subscribe for more videos as they will be coming out now. I've got my own place. I've got my own green screen. I've got everything set up and laid out the way I want it so I can do exactly what I want to do. So hopefully you guys are excited for that as I am. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.